Welcome back to Glowing Card Gaming. You're on the day shift. It's 3 p.m. Do you know where your gamers are? It's September 13th, 2025, Saturday. And now, Glowing Card Gaming with your host, Adam. Hey everybody. Ordered some changes to I'm getting ready to order some changes to the banner and some other stuff. Get some animated, get some countdowns, so I can go a little bit. You know, when I know I'm going live, like today, I knew early on I was going to go live. Thought I might go around noon, but things had to clean up a little, take care of some things. And then I knew I was getting a page at 2 for some work I needed to do. So then that all took longer than it should have. Actually, I should have been on a half hour ago. But they were futzing around. So I was waiting for everything to finish. One second here. I have to clean up some stuff. One other thing, and then we'll get to the debunking. We're just going to do a debunking video on this one. There we go. Okay, we're done there. All right, let's go for this. Let's go for broke. Let's go for broke. We'll close that. Get on. I did get a bit of a sponsor. So we're going to be playing. I don't think today. Maybe today. We're going to do some Starfleet Command, and I have a link. If you guys sign up with my link, I'm sure you get bonuses. So will I. Let's share in the beauty of sponsorship. All right. That's all. Oh, I do have one more announcement. Did get 2 new subscribers. I think it's the same person, though. So 2 new subscribers on YouTube brings us up to the magical number of 94. So be sure to subscribe to me on YouTube and get your name read just like these 2. Thank you for the subscription, Ztrav, and thank you for the subscription, Ztrav Gaming. Now, because I feel like this is one and the same, and I really just got 1 subscription, we'll make it 101. Up to the 101st person who subscribes, you'll get. If it shows me, it doesn't always show me who's subscribing to my channel, but if it shows me, I'll read your name. If it doesn't, I won't. But there's 7 more spots. Let's get to 101 by the end of the day. We'll go ahead and do some Hollow Knight after this. We'll do a long session of Hollow Knight. Depending, I've been invited to go play a board game. What game? Arkham Horror, I believe. Which it does take quite a while to play that. So, maybe doing that. Arkham Horror or Eldritch Horror. That's what it is. Okay. Close. Let's get to it. We might do some Starfleet Command a little bit later, but right now, let's get to the debunking. Let me go ahead and show my share. I am a sharer today. Let's share. Screen capture. Whoa, look at all that creepiness. All right, this is the one we're looking at.
Carla was digging in her yard to plant a small tree.
This is such a weird voice. Just going to put that out there immediately. It's just, it is kind of a creepier voice. I could see Grandma's nightmares. I could see this, whoever this is, AI maybe enhanced voice being your grandmother. I think I've seen this one. She digs up some gold. If I have, we'll fast forward through this one.
When her shovel struck something metallic. Curious, she kept digging until she uncovered an old box. Inside, to her surprise, were 2 pieces of gold and a...
Yep. All right, let's... Are we at the next one yet? Maybe.
She was sleeping. Carla received a motion sensor alert.
Oh, nope, we're still there.
Less. Sure her... We jump into the
oh,
next
man.
video.
Here we go.
Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for your support.
Same here. Subscribe.
On December 14th,
and subscribe to this channel,
2024, a man named Caesar checked into a haunted hotel and tried to contact spirits using a mirror, even offering his soul as a vessel.
What an idiot.
The ritual went horribly wrong.
Yeah.
He fainted and later woke up bleeding. After returning home, things worsened. Something seemed to follow him, and from that night on, his newborn cried endlessly. One evening, while home alone, the baby suddenly burst into tears. Cesar grabbed his phone to record, and what he captured was chilling.
$11:05 at night.
Estábamos dormidos y mi bebé empezó a llorar de la nada y se empezaron a escuchar cosas como llantos.
I was gonna say, those sound like crickets. And your baby.
Es que no me creían que se estaban escuchando cosas en mi casa. Vente, mi amor. Vean, el control está aquí. Yo estaba volteando para cargar a mi bebé porque se estaban escuchando muchas cosas.
What? I don't know what happened.
Vente, mi amor. Vente, bebé.
So, I wonder if you ask this guy, like, now that all this has gone down, would he again go to the haunted hotel and do the same thing he did before, knowing this could be the result? I'm not sure. Not sure what he would say. But again, this could be the result. I mean, don't mess around with stuff. Just saying. Just saying.
¿Se alcanzan a escuchar también?
Loud bangs are heard throughout the house, and the television turns on by itself. He goes to check, but finds nothing. He goes back to bed with the baby.
Salt in the mirror.
But the activity only escalates.
Escuche.
Now it's 2 in the morning. 2:30. They're in a different room, right? What's that? It's like a scraping noise?
Estoy solo. A ver, voy a ver qué es lo que hay afuera.
It's weird. It's just weird. Like... This baby's not freaking out now. Well, now what? Who's editing the music? What was that?
pasó, mi amor? ¿Qué pasó? Vente, mamá. Vente, bebé.
You know, I don't know whether to feel sorry for this guy or not, because, I mean, he kind of brought it on himself, but I don't know if this is really paranormal or if he's faking all this. And a lot of people use their children in videos and stuff. Not cool. I don't know. There's some weird stuff that was happening in this video, but none of it couldn't be faked. All of this could be faked. Him going to the hotel, I'm not seeing anything here that couldn't be edited in, or that whatever fell down the stairs, he could have just dropped that and then dropped it off camera and then filmed it rolling down the stairs. I have a hard time believing any of that's true. Any of this is actually real. And I think he's putting his daughter through things unnecessarily. He didn't edit very well on editing, blurring her out, too, because you still were able to see her and tell that it's probably a girl, at the very least. So, not the best thing going on here. What is that? That seemed like that was a window opening or a door or something. It was just very weird.
The window opened on its own, and as Cesar stepped out to investigate, the bedroom door slammed shut behind him. His baby screamed inside, and when he rushed back,
I'm surprised he didn't. I'm surprised he didn't try to break that door down. If it's truly locked like that, and your baby's in there, and there might be some danger going on, I think I would have kicked that door in. By the way, I don't think anything would have stopped me from doing that. But here, he's just jiggling the door for a while until it unlocks and opens.
Bouncing down the staircase, but no one was there. A few nights later, his girlfriend returned from the hospital, and soon after, his sister arrived as well. That's when they found a strange package waiting at the front door.
What?
This is...
What? No peino. No peino. Ve.
Hey, potatoes and chicken. It's chicken. What? Yeah, what's in there? It looks like soda. Oh, jars of... What is that?
Sigue escuchando demasiadas cosas, ¿verdad? Mira.
So, getting sent the package, it almost to me seems more like some voodoo or something. Somebody's messing with them. Or witchcraft, or whatever you want to call it. Somebody thinks they are casting a spell and messing with this family. I would be very cautious about it because the thumps and everything else going on, probably somebody outside messing with the outside of the house. So if you can catch them, you can kind of prove, oh, this is not paranormal, this is human. So I don't know what else to say about it.
¿Qué es eso? Es que todo viene de otro.
It was like she forgot to cough and then was like, oh yeah, it's supposed to smell bad in here. Cough. That sounded so fake.
Inside were chunks of raw meat and a jar filled with eerie, unidentifiable objects. The stench was unbearable.
If it was unbearable, they would have had to take the box out or leave the room. None of that happened.
After consulting a specialist, Cesar became convinced it was some form of witchcraft, a dark ritual to claim his soul, just as he had foolishly offered it. Now he believes the only way to free his family from this torment is to return to the hotel and try to undo what he set in motion.
She's just going to do more damage. All right, well, whatever.
A small supermarket owner in Argentina had to take on the role of night security guard for his own
I think we've
business.
seen this. This is so fake.
For some time, he had noticed strange occurrences inside the store. Almost every morning when opening up, he found products scattered across the floor.
Yeah, we've seen this. Let's go ahead and skip. Looks like we're going to get to Hollow Knight a little early today. Yeah, this is all fake. All fake. Are we there at the end of the video? There we go. Well, this is going well today.
The next video was recorded by two friends who were spending what should have been
I do like the voice. It's grown on me.
a relaxing movie night at home. They settled in to watch a horror film, ready for some scares on the screen. But what began as entertainment quickly turned into their worst nightmare.
Oigan, amigos, estábamos aquí.
Why is everything coming out of Middle America or South America? Like, it seems like anymore, most of these videos not coming out of the U.S. anymore, but they're coming out of, like, Mexico or Central America, South America, Panama, through, Argentina and Brazil, and I don't know.
Aquí viendo una película de terror y se están empezando a escuchar ruidos en la casa.
Ríos.
Neta, en serio. Ponle pausa.
Okay. When weird stuff starts happening, you need to stop what you're doing. Just stop. Just stop what you're doing and, do something completely different. I don't know what else different, but stop watching the horror video and just watch like some comedy or, go to like The Notebook or something, a more romantic, do something else. Just, that's all I'm saying. Maybe not even watch a movie. Maybe start cooking something or whatever it is. Do something else.
Ponle pausa. Pausa. Alexa, mute. Alexa, mute. Pausa. ¿Por qué no se pausa? What the fuck? Madres.
They're speaking a lot of English.
¿Qué pedo? Bien. ¿Sí lo grabaste? Sí, creo que sí quedó grabado. Es que estábamos aquí en la casa, estábamos viendo una película ya para... literal, ya para dormir.
Why is the one on the...
No mames.
Why is the one on the floor not really reacting?
As they watched, a sound startled them. Then came a clinking sound, followed by a loud door slam. At first, they thought it was over, but soon after, the activity escalated.
Like the friend on the floor.
No, eso fue muerto. Yo sabía que
Oh, it's a head.
Oigan, ya no
It's just I was like, why is that person not even reacting? Come in. Go away. Just kidding. Don't come in. Go away. You're not welcome here.
Oigan, y es que estamos completamente solas, o sea, vivimos aquí.
Except for the head on the table.
Se están escuchando cosas allá en la parte del baño.
At least there are two of them. That's all I gotta say. If it were just one person, it's always a problem. Like, in this case, it's not like you went out looking for trouble. So there's that part of it. But at least you're not alone, so you can go together to investigate some stuff. So start doing that. What is that noise?
Se sigue moviendo.
And
No.
I mean, if you really believe it's paranormal, this is all demonic activity. Start praying. Just start praying. I bet you it stops.
No, Leslie, estamos solas. No, no. Perdón. Es que se están escuchando cosas.
A loud bang
That's a
startled
rat.
the girls.
It's a rat back there. It's an animal. They need to go look at it. That's what is kind of fake about this one. They're hearing noises. They're experiencing some things, and they just sit on the couch the whole time. Would you sit on the couch the whole time? I wouldn't. I'd go look. I'd be like, okay, what moved? What was that noise? Okay, what did it just fall off? Something? Were those keys being dragged across the floor? What's going on? I'm just hearing the noise, but there's nothing to go along with it. I mean, I really feel like this could be a rat or something that had gotten into the house and is exploring and looking for food and sustenance.
Followed by the unsettling sound of something crawling, then more violent knocks. But this nightmare continues.
A giant rat. It's a giant rat.
Están escuchando cosas. No. ¿Qué hacemos? Hay que hablarle a César. Tiene su número, márcale.
They should have did that like 10 minutes ago. Bring your dog.
No, Benji, no, ven. Ven.
What's moving?
Hay que hablarle a César.
Yeah, they forgot to make the phone
Nervous
call.
and terrified, they talked to each other, debating whether to call someone for help.
Caesar.
The sounds continued.
They're calling Caesar.
Something seemed to move through the house on its own.
It's the Ides of March.
Some believe horror movies can attract negative energy.
Yeah?
Whether that's true or not,
Yeah. Good.
what these girls experienced was terrifying, and their reactions say it all. After sharing the videos online, viewers speculated about what really happened. But what do you think caused the disturbances during their movie night?
No, Benji, no.
Did they cook popcorn? Is there food smells in there? Did it draw the rat?
No, ven.
Number 2.
A musician named Palmy Dillon shares disturbing footage of when he was driving on a deserted road. It happened during a late-night trip across Australia.
Huh.
Dillon decided to take a shortcut, hoping to save time and arrive a day earlier for his next show. The route led him down a gravel back road, completely isolated. Everything seemed fine, until something bizarre appeared.
Yeah, we've seen this one too. This is not too bad. Okay, to me, this does not seem paranormal in the slightest. There is some dude, some creepy dude, just standing in the middle of the road, trying to freak him out. It's probably some landowner out there. I always feel like this is a Scooby-Doo moment. Some landowner who doesn't want people coming around his property is trying to scare people with a haunted story, so that people are like, oh, it's haunted, I don't want to go there. And a lot of people will just stay away. So he has to do less work on that part of it, and then he just does whatever he does on his land, whatever that is. But this feels like that Scooby-Doo moment of, you know, Mr. Jenkins, why are you? Because I didn't want nobody messing with me when I was sleeping. I don't know what they say in those cartoons. It's been a while since I've seen any of them. But they ripped the mask off. Oh, man, Jenkins. And I would have gotten away with it, too, if it weren't for you kids and that dumb dog. Now, this is very dangerous for both of them, by the way. Because if this guy driving freaks out, hits the gas and turns the wheel the wrong way, if he's just freaking out and just trying to get the hell out of there, then he may run right into this guy. You know, this guy's not safe doing this either. But also, already this guy's state of mind probably not the best. So, and there are plenty of times where I've heard of gangs and marauders and people wanting to rob and kill people. So they'll do something like that where somebody's standing on the road, and then a little bit further on, there's like a board with just some nails scattered there that flatten all the tires. And then once your tires are flat and you can't really go anywhere, they rob and kill you. And then they push the car off into a ditch or somewhere, and they just leave with all your stuff.
You're a fucking psycho, mate.
Yeah?
A mysterious dark figure standing motionless at the edge of the road.
I do appreciate that he had the lights on the front of the car on, and then he switched to high, and it showed like the rest of them. Like, this is what I'm looking at. This is not so blurry. You can tell there's a dude standing there. I really appreciate clear, high-resolution videos that are showing what he's really saying, what's really going on.
Eerie silhouettes stood out unnaturally against the empty landscape. But what unsettled viewers most was one disturbing detail. The figure appeared to have no head.
What?
The sight sparked endless debate.
That's not what I saw. I saw somebody whose hood was kind of folded over too far in the front, and you couldn't see their face. That's what I saw. I'm not going back.
Some suggested it was a mannequin, painted black and deliberately placed to scare off.
You know, that's actually a pretty good idea. Pretty good thing, because then you just put it out there, put it kind of off to the side where people can drive around. It's just like what happened. And then you don't have to stand out there waiting for somebody to come by. It's out there like a scarecrow guarding your territory the entire time.
Of late-night travelers. Others, however, believe the figure shows something far more sinister.
See, it looks like he has
So what do you think? Was this just a cruel prank?
I can see why they say it has no head. But to me, it looks like right there, the helmet, the hood is kind of blending in with the background behind this figure. But it really does look like he has a head, and it's just pulled over the front, so you can't see the whole thing. Now, if it was a mannequin, same thing here. And also, if this were a mannequin, do you think somebody else would have driven by? Like, they might have seen this video and go, oh, yeah, I've driven by that in the daylight. Here's some video of that.
Or something darker haunting that lonely road?
Number one. You like number ones.
The next series of videos comes from a woman named Tammy from Texas, known online as Haunted.
Tammy from
describes
Texas.
herself as a paranormal investigator, but Tammy doesn't just document other people's hauntings. For years, she has been recording her own personal nightmare. According to Tammy,
Looks
a dark
like it.
presence has followed her since childhood, and no matter where she
Hold
goes,
down
the
here.
activity follows.
Hmm.
Over the years, she has captured dozens of chilling events on the security
Wait, I want to go
Over
back.
the years,
I was looking away.
She has captured
Oh, the
dozens
broom
of
came up.
chilling events
Yeah.
on the security cameras throughout her years.
Hold on.
She has
Hold
the
on.
activity follows childhood, and no
I'm gonna
matter where she
look at this.
goes, the activity follows.
I'm going with Queso's fishing string on this one.
Over the years, she has captured dozens of chilling events on
Fishing
the security cameras throughout her home. What makes her recordings particularly disturbing?
Wait, let's go back. Well, if you look at the picture on the far right here, there's actually a reflection of somebody.
What makes her recordings particularly
See, you know somebody's off to the side doing something. It's almost like they were kind of doing this, see what I tell you kind of motion. But it also could have been somebody pulling some fishing string off to the side.
disturbing is just how much activity has been documented.
Motorized door. That's a little harder. All this could be fishing string and motorized whatever.
In one clip, her daughter
Could also be the house shifting and moving around and minor tremors and things happening to the house causing everything to shift and move and fall off and open and all of those things.
daughter's bedroom door moves on its own while the girl sleeps. In another, a spoon falls onto a plate, startling the family dog. Later, a flower in the bathroom shifts unnaturally before toppling over. And on another day, a closet door mysteriously opens by itself before something crashes to the floor. Even in the kitchen, objects seem to fall with no explanation. But the most terrifying capture was still to come.
There's always an explanation. There's always an explanation. Whether this is not paranormal or paranormal, something did affect those objects.
One night, as Tammy slept, her cameras recorded something she cannot explain.
Is this kind of a light? It's a cat. A little bit of a mist, some sort, maybe. Some dust. I'm not going to call them orbs. I think that was dust. And then it turns from a lighter object to a shadow, heavier object. But on the night vision, there's light coming in from the outside. And then that's kind of, it looks like something's moving around outside, casting that shadow inside. So I had my suspicion on the first two shots, that's what was going on. But that third shot really did look exactly like I was describing.
Cameras recorded something translucent moving inside her bedroom. From another angle, a faint figure can be seen drifting in the kitchen. After sharing these videos online, many of Tammy's viewers believe she has captured genuine paranormal activity. But do you think Tammy is really haunted? Or is there another explanation for these eerie events? The choice is yours.
Only she knows for sure, by the way. She is living there. She knows if she's faking it or not. This could be edits. They could be, I don't know. I know we're at the end of the video, so we'll end the screen capture. We'll end the stream, and we'll come back with some Hollow Knight coming right up. So that'll be part 8. We'll be doing this for actually quite a bit. Unless I gotta go. I'm trying to check the chats and see what I got going on. Looks like we are on for that. So 6 p.m. So probably need to leave here. Let's call it two hours. So we're going to do a 2-hour mission of Hollow Knight. Let's get on that. Close this stream. Pay that one winner $800. No, I'm just kidding. That's if you've ever played bingo, that's what they say at the end of the session. So we'll end this stream here and we'll get Hollow Knight going. And I'll be right back. Until then, be go-tree.